Okay, here we are again working on our tapper. And what I'm going to do today is work on video primarily. I'm going to, if you remember from the last video, I was talking about the vertical sync and the horizontal sync wires that come from the MCR board. I'm going to separate them because I've read that the MCR boards tend to prefer having separate wires go to the monitor. And if they don't, you could end up with a sync problem like this. I don't know if that's going to fix it, but that'll be my first and easy attempt to fix it. It'll be a single wire just going down. I'll show you in the back. If you remember, the white wire there is connected to a gray wire. They both go down to the V sync, the vertical sync, I believe, on the MCR board. Down here, the back cables that are just hanging out there. One wire coming out, it is the topmost gray wire, and there should be a separate white wire next to it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drag that up, separate the two, and just see what happens. That'll be the easiest fix. And if it stops rolling, then awesome. Because I don't know anything beyond that about how monitors sync and what they expect, so that's an easy fix. And then what I'm going to do is attempt a cap kit on this 4906. It's got a little bit of other problems. You can see, let's see if we can catch some of them. See how the blue is pushing out to the right? That's could be anything, but it's very distinct when there's like contrast in the picture. It's also rolling at the top. That could be fixable with a cap kit. I'm not quite sure yet. This would be my first cap kit. We'll see what actually comes out of it. I don't think anything bad can come out of it unless I screw it up, but we're just going to throw the caps in, see what happens. I'm not going to film it because it's just a lot of soldering. There are many videos online describing how to fix a cap kit. You can go to John's Arcade. He's got a bunch of videos working on the 4900 as well as the K7000, I think. But for me, it'll be my first, and it'll just be a bunch of boring soldering, so I'm not going to have you sit through that. I'll come back after the horizontal sync wire is replaced, though. I'll do that first, and we'll see what the results are, and then we'll do the cap kit separately. So I'll be back in a little bit, and we'll see what we get. All right, I have the separate sync line hooked up. It's hard to tell. It's that dangling red wire, which goes up here, red and black. I didn't have any other colors, but that's should work fine. We go up here, we can notice I just spliced it in temporarily right there to the white wire, which goes off to the negative sync. So I have not turned it on yet. I'm going to give it a shot here and we'll see what our results are. Some sound issues. It's that bad connector, I think. And that is a sync issue. So, and I think it's still rolling. Let me see if I can adjust some of these knobs here and see what they do. See if I remember what they are. It's filthy. Horizontal hold. I don't think that's it. That one back there. I don't think so. I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing either. So let me mess around here and I'll get back to you in a sec. Okay, I was unable to figure out what was going on, so I have the loop hooked up again. And everything is back to how it was, except it's unplugged. So I got the picture fairly stable, but it rolls vertically just like it did before. The horizontal sync is completely gone, so it still just slowly scrolls up to the top, but no more of that shimmy. So I don't understand how the MCR board really works with the VSync in the horizontal sync. So I got to do some reading on that. But for right now, I'm gonna fix up the Tapper monitor with a John's Arcades parts kit. They come from Ian Kellogg. They're already labeled, as you can see, which is absolutely fantastic. And I got some extra caps for some other things I have to do. So I'm gonna get working on this, and I will be back in a little while with an update. Okay, we're back. I got the cap kit complete. Everything was pretty simple. Ian Kellogg does a fantastic job categorizing the caps, their values, where they should go, with a capacitor map. Everything was perfect. I have not yet turned it on because I'm frankly a little scared to. This is my first cap kit, so I don't know what to expect. Everything is back connected the way it should be, though. I took pictures and made sure all the wires went in together the way they're supposed to and were before. I still have the H-Sync jump to the V-Sync because that was the most stable picture of the two options I tried. It's all powered on. It's plugged in. I didn't touch this end. The cables down here are still as they were. So this is it. The moment of truth. I'm going to turn it on and see what happens. I'm going to set up the mirror so that I can see from behind what's going on. Got the mirror in place. Turn it a little better. Okay. So I can kind of see the monitor. Or, yeah, a little bit. I turn it a little further. Okay, so if there's any blue smoke, well, I don't know what to do about that. I can't put it back in. Here we go. Just double checking everything to make sure I haven't missed anything and there's no wires hanging out. Nothing crossed. Okay. Here we go. No smoke. Aha! It's stable. I think. Wow, the colors are like colorful. I mean music. Where's my music? Looks like the vertical positioning's off. Horizontal's off as well. It's a little too far to the left. Yeah, it's rolling again, but it's rolling down. I do still have the lines at the top. You can see them there rolling through the letters. That could be a stretching issue. You see them? Okay, so I'm going to go to the back here. I can sort of see the screen. Look at vertical hold again. Nope. Yeah, it looks like it's still not going to stabilize anywhere. Vertical size. No, the hold is still not right. It doesn't like snap into place like it should. I don't have any more switches to play with. I got just vertical hold. vertical size. Vertical dampening. I don't know what that does. I'm also like touching the pots to like pulling them and pushing them to see if it stops moving when I'm doing that, and it doesn't seem to be. And I didn't notice any cold solder joints or anything. There's not much here. I don't know what vertical raster shift is, but I can't touch it. You can see it's behind those yellow plastic shields, so they're set. I don't want to touch it. Damping hold size, horizontal centering, horizontal hold, black level, horizontal width coil. And there's red and green at the top. But other than that, there's nothing left. And again, if I hooked up the sink down here with 2 wires, then I end up with a rolling picture, like double. It looks like there's 2, it's drawing twice per horizontal scan line, so that's not good either. So I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. I mean, it'll stay stable, and then depending on how much power it's drawing or whatever, it'll start to roll again. You'll see it'll if you get it stable, it'll sit like this, and then when the screen changes, I think, like when the screen goes black, I think it'll start to roll again. It is really steady though. Maybe not. It's got to go to the right. So let's see if we can fix that. Which would be left in this case. So that's horizontal shift, I think. Yeah, horizontal shift. Maybe? Yeah, see how far it's out? There we go. But start to roll again. I wonder if the pot is bad. Like it doesn't want to. I don't know. And the blue is awful strong as well. So there's a screen option. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's black level. There's red and green. So that's red. And there's more green. Good green. Pull it back. There's no blue level, not specifically. I guess we need vertical size to go way up. But you can still see the blue is kind of, it's way too strong, so something is set high. You can kind of see it there. But I need the screen's got to go way tall, so let's change that. See if we can focus there for you. Vertical size has got to go way up, so let's put the size way up. And that messes with the hold. I think this pop might be flaky. can't do anything to stabilize it. It's frustrating. Yeah, I think the size looks good, but I can't control that roll. The blue is still strong. I have to try and figure that one out too. So this is a partial success, I think. I have a much better picture. It's clear. I got rid of the roll, that distortion at the top by stretching the screen a little taller. But the roll is still happening. And the blue is still way too strong. You can see on the Budweiser sign, it just blows out to the right side. It's just the light blue, that top, the dark blue doesn't. So I'm not sure what's going on, so I'll keep working on it. I will update you if I have anything else. If not, I'll just get this video up and keep things moving. I'll see you next time. If you like this video and you want to see more, hit that thumbs up and subscribe button. I have other arcade and pinball videos on the channel you might be interested in, like this one, and this one, even this one. Thanks for watching.